Hey everybody, I'm Tony George, DocSports.com. Got a free play for you in the Cal Pitt game here on Saturday, taping this on Friday. So these are Friday lines. They're subject to change. And what we're going to do something different is we're going to give you a plethora. That's right, a plethora of free plays. So every week what I do is line up my power ratings versus the line. And the ones with the biggest overlay get circled, and there's usually 7 or 8 of them. And then we handicap them from there. Look at the injuries, look at the travel, the lines, the stats, the matchups, some algorithm stuff, all the metrics that we use to handicap these games, which is substantial in terms of if you're serious about doing this for a living. And then we narrow that list down from 8 or 9 games that had an overlay against spread, meaning what an overlay is for novices is, say the line is -4, and I have a line that's -8. That's a 4-point overlay against spread. That's substantial. We'll circle those like 4 or 5 points and higher, sometimes 3. But nonetheless, and then after I do all that work, I pick my top 3 or 4. And what I've done, like last week, we went 1 and 2, but the 3 I passed on went 3 and 0. So I'm going to give them to you. The ones that we didn't take, that we left by the wayside, like old Shep on the side of the road. Here's the ones that we passed on. Now we have a 4-pack in college football, the 6-unit top play today. We're going to get it done on Saturday at Doc Sports. Free $60, link in the description below. There's a tab on the website that says free 60. Go get a $60 account opened up. Comes with a profit guarantee. No strings, no hassles. We also got 3 free picks for you on the Doc's Gridiron 6-pack in college, then 3 in the NFL. Right here on this channel with Griffin Murphy. Search for it. Doc's Gridiron 6-pack. Okay? 4 and 2 last week. Tune in. More free stuff. Here's some more free stuff for you. These are games that I passed on. Georgia State on the money line. I like them playing ODU. They're about -120. They're off a bye week. Their quarterback's, I think, second in efficiency in the Sun Belt. And you got question marks at quarterback and running back for ODU that may or may not play. And Georgia State, neither one of them have a defense. So who's got the better offense and who's playing at home? Kind of just a simple handicap. FYI, we also kind of liked BYU at home -3 over Arizona. Remember, they beat Kansas State in there, 38-9? BYU at home in that altitude is no joke. You know, Arizona off a big upset win against, they had a win against Utah. We went against them last week and won. But I do like BYU at home. They're kind of flying under the radar screen a little bit. And the one upset that I just couldn't pull the trigger on, but it could happen in Morgantown. It could happen. West Virginia Mountaineers +3 against Iowa State. If Iowa State's going to trip and fall, this could be it. They didn't look that sharp against Houston. I had them as a top play. They covered a big number, but they didn't look sharp against Houston. They only scored 20 points. They didn't look all that sharp against the first half of Baylor. Baylor always gives them a game. Baylor just didn't have any depth. And they got to them and put a can of whoop ass on them in the second half. But if Iowa State trips and falls, strange things happen in Morgantown. They were attractive. Could be my upset special. Obviously, we're not unloading Grandma's farm on these. We're not selling the college funds for the kids. They're free picks. They're leans. Pitt, currently around 3-ish against Cal. Cal gets college game day in town. Gets a 25-point lead on Miami and blows it. Now they got to travel all the way across the country. And bear in mind, 2 weeks ago, they had to travel all the way across country and play Florida State. Pitt's going for 6-0. They were your free play last week against North Carolina, which also was one we had circled +6 against Georgia Tech. But that line dropped way down. So the overlay got reduced, which is why we didn't take North Carolina. Loved them at 6, 6.5. Don't like them at 4.5. That's the difference. 1 or 2 points is a huge difference, especially in the NFL. It's half a point, the hook. But I do like Pitt in this game. I like their quarterback, Holstein. I like their team. They got a 1-2 punch at running back. They got a good team. They're at home. Cal comes in here with their tail between their legs. Lost their self-confidence. Pitt's confident football team. They're also the number 2 scoring team in the ACC. Give me the Panthers, lay the short number. Doc Sports. Not only do we have a great college football card, the 6-unit top play. I think that game goes like at 6:30 on Saturday night. Most of our games are late games, too. On Sunday, we're going to kick butt and take names. Yeah. Left no stone unturned. Got a really good 7-unit play there. And don't forget about NFL props. We had a 7-unit winner for you on Thursday night. A couple weeks ago, we had a 7-unit winner. We've had 12 picks for you over the last 3 weeks. We've won 10 of them. We'll have a prop card, the 6-unit top play on Sunday. We'll have WNBA. We'll have Major League Baseball. We'll have a little NASCAR action on Sunday as well. And some NHL. Doc Sports. Been around 53 years for a reason. Go find out why. There's a ton of great information over there. Free play write-ups in almost every game and every sport. Check it out.